Okay, I want to now go across to my next guest, which is Bipin Sharma. He's a senior journalist. Now, Bipin, the question really is that, could Maduro claim head of state immunity, or does US law and precedents strip him of that protection?
Thanks, Vaishali. So, there's no second thought that while the US may term it as a very audacious, very daring midnight operation, and this comes in the wake of the very recent Midnight Hammer, which was conducted by the US military on the uranium enrichment facilities in Iran. But then the million-dollar question here is, how can you carry out such an operation, because it's a sovereign country, and Venezuela. So now undertaking such an operation, and then you might accuse them of narco terrorism, and then accuse them of fueling all those pumping drugs into the US. But then I'm pretty sure that the World Forum will come together, and they are already criticizing, because look at the stance of Russia, China. Of course, China had its own vested interests, but then it sets a very wrong precedence now. And this second term of Trump is making news for all the wrong reasons, right from imposing hefty tariffs on different countries, especially India, and then the so-called, because again, we can't be very sure about those strikes which Americans claim they are boasting of carrying out on the uranium enrichment facilities in Iran. And then this very recent, the midnight operation which was carried, and then no one was injured, no casualties, no loss of lives. So I think it raises a lot of doubts, but then there is no denying the fact that they were successful, and this will actually go down in the books of history as one of the most daring, which the US officials are also asserting. They are claiming that yes, the military might of the US is well known, and now they have given very strong testimonial of that. But then how this will actually stand in the code of law, the US prosecutors would have a real uphill task up their sleeves and in the Manhattan courts. But then I think this sets a very wrong precedence. Capturing someone, abducting someone, kidnapping someone, and then that also the head of the state.
Absolutely, Bipin. This really isn't a mighty show of strength, but this is actually strangulating that small country, really.